For centuries, artists have painted on canvases, and those have been static images. And when I first created this technology, I had a vision to give surfaces more expression, more intention, more emotion. It's really surprising and amazing to connect this millennia and the centuries of creative output of things like this, and then bring that into people's living rooms, hospitality environments, and making that emotional connection. That was actually beyond what I originally envisioned. The thing that has surprised me the most about how the electronic ink ecosystem has evolved over the last number of decades is the diversity of creativity that individuals and companies from all over the world, not just from the US and Taiwan and Japan and from China, taken their own creativity and their own ideas about the products they should develop, the content that they should offer, made that work in their local market, and then brought that globally. Yeah, I think in the modern era, we are returning to analog surfaces that we're comfortable with. We have slot machines in our pocket and in front of us and all around us. And I think the comfort and calm from an individual point of view and from a community point of view of returning to reflective, pigment-based analog surfaces, whether they're rectangular or even non-rectangular, that is much more consonant with the way that we have lived for the last number of centuries. Yeah, I think in the modern environment, the business models have evolved to be grabbing our attention, and that creates confusion, it creates chaos. If we think about traditional experiences that have given us joy, built community, those are calming experiences where the heart rate goes down. And I think the role that our technology can play is to bridge the gap. How can you give the digital bits, if you will, some kind of more traditional calming ability rather than a excitement ability? I'm really impressed with what the Ink Poster team has built. It takes a lot of creativity and passion and attention to detail. And I think Ink Poster is just doing a great job of communicating why a normal family should buy this product. You know, not just an early adopter, but a normal household. You know, you have to meet people where they are. So I think packaging the technology in a form factor that fits into the actual content that has originally been created makes a lot of sense, right? Because you want to be content native and then adapted for the implementation, right? So is a great match. I'm incredibly impressed with the IONNYK approach. There have been many revolutions in photography going back for more than 100 years. And I'm just so proud of what the team has done. The artists who create in that domain of monochrome or grayscale, black and white, I think it's powerful. I think that we are in a moment where people, even the younger generation, can be exposed to this as a new medium. I don't know where it's going, but I fully support the team to take us there. As an innovator, constraints breed innovation, and black and white is the ultimate constraint. If you think about the history of photography, the photographers who have done the best work in capturing human emotion have done it in black and white. Yeah. And so I think I'm so proud to be a part of bringing a dynamic 21st century experience to the legacy of black and white photography.